Hi, everybody. Hello. Mwah. So glad to be here. Today, I'm coming in with some owl energy. Interesting. Here's what the owl energy is all about. Okay, so of course, owl is a symbol for magic and wisdom. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. And that goes out to everybody listening. I have a special card for my caller. And while we wait for that, I would like to read you a poem that I wrote about owl wisdom. I trust the spirit of the owl to guide me through the hollow. Lift me up on silken wings. With lightness I will follow. Wisdom, knowledge, intuition, silent observation. Through darkened shadow, love and laughter, and times of celebration. Watch over me and guide me through both happiness and sorrow. Illuminate the path before me and lead me to tomorrow. I wrote that. I love that poem. I wanted to share it because we have a lot of owl energy with us right here. And while I'm waiting for my caller, I'm super excited to get a caller because I just know this is going to be magical. Okay. Let's bring on the caller. Hi, Echo.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm great. What is it that I can do for you today to help you?
I'm curious about my love life, about me possibly reconnecting
Okay.
with my past person.
Okay. Well, first of all, I do want to share with you your animal energy that I'm getting, and it is the lynx, which is the keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and you keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Okay?
Okay.
That is your animal energy. And I want you to notice how it's saying, be the observer and trust your knowing. And nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. So I want you to apply that to your question about your love life and your reconnection. Okay? And let's see what else we have. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is so cool. This is in perfect alignment with what I just said. I just pulled some cards for you, and first thing I want to tell you is there is just like this lynx animal spirit, you need to be the observer, and you need to see inside of yourself. Okay? And you need to see beyond. So that means feeling, going inside and feeling how you truly feel about the situation, and then to see beyond, which also brings in the owl energy, because you've got this, you can look at things from a higher perspective. Okay, which is what I want you to do. I'm sorry, what they want you to do with this situation. Okay.
Okay.
And there is definitely a kindred partnership. Okay.
Okay.
But again, another card comes up that says deception. So remember that you can see, if you trust your knowing and you're inside, you go inside and then you be the observer, you can trust your instincts, okay? That inner knowing, and you will not be deceived when you have your inner knowing. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So also, the roots of abundance. This is a good one. Oh, I love this one. You have an abundance. You have an abundance of knowledge, wisdom. Again, the owl. You have an abundance of gifts and love and knowing. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, what I'm feeling of this is that the reconnection that you're asking about, I
Yes.
feel like that is your kindred partnership, and you have a root of abundance, and you can see, and you will not be deceived if you do not allow yourself to be deceived, because deception comes with this, but that doesn't mean that, it's all going to fall apart if you've been deceived. It means that you are going to be aware, but you're opening your heart, and you're going to trust, but you're going to be aware. You're going to be the observer. Does that make sense?
Yes, actually it does.
Okay. All right. Yep. That is just like, yes. I'm going to say yes with this reconnection. It feels, I always say I'm sorry. They are saying yes to this reconnection as long as you
Okay.
are aware. Okay.
It's all true because he did deceive me for a minute.
Right. Right. Okay. So we got that. That's great. What else? Do you have any other questions or anything about that or about something else?
Yes. What do I need to do to work on myself to help this connection go through and be better?
Okay. Do you meditate?
Yes.
Okay. So it's about finding the trust and the love, but holding the role as the observer as well. But you have to, your heart chakra needs to open up to allow this, but you need to do it with gentle, I don't want to say distrust, right? Because just with observation, and I want you to meditate on it, and I want you to ask yourself deep inside what you need to do. Um, I've got you. I've definitely got that you should meditate and quiet the mind, and the chakras are important. Make sure that they are in line and in truth to who you are and what you want. Okay. So, do you know how to work on your chakras?
A little bit.
Okay. If you can connect your heart and your mind, you can drop down from your mind into your heart space and meditate from there and observe from there. All you need to do is imagine a little you, it's going to sound silly, inside your head, walking down the stairs into this big, vast, beautiful heart space. Visualize it. Visualize that you're in there and there's this window and you can see out, but you're looking through there. You're looking through your heart space and not your human mind and the logical mind. You are looking through your heart, and that is not going to let you down. Okay? There are times, let
Okay.
me just tell you, I know this because I've worked with this a lot. There are times when if I am too much into my what I like to call the monkey brain, where you're like, oh, this could happen and that could happen, and the anxiety comes up, and oh, I'm not sure. Then I remember I'm going to drop into my heart space. My whole body calms, and then my speech calms, as you noticed. There's a
Yeah.
difference. Did you notice that? Because I
Yes.
felt it. And that's something that you have to remind yourself of repeatedly. Don't expect that you can do it and stay there. Expect that
Okay.
you're going to remember when you start getting frantic and worrying. Oh, yes, I'm going to drop down into my heart space and I'm going to look at this situation from there. And I'm going to
Okay.
listen from there. Okay? Does that help?
Yes, that does absolutely help.
Okay. And then working with your chakras is as simple as visualizing each chakra and the color, and you want to see it a beautiful color. You want to see it spinning, and just visualize that. There's probably a lot of chakra meditations that you can find to get those in alignment. So I would suggest that as far as what should you do, right?
Yeah.
And I would suggest the dropping into your heart space, the meditating, seeing into your inner self and seeing beyond, going back over the cards, remembering you have an abundance of whatever you need, abundance of wisdom, an abundance of love, an abundance of knowledge.